my wife and I, she got pregnant, and I really didn't want her to work. You know, I had a good career going. She wanted to have her career, and we got a babysitter, and that's where my son died, was at the babysitter's. And it was traumatic. You know, I wanted to blame my wife. I wanted to blame the babysitter. I wanted to blame myself for not putting my foot down. Why couldn't I be more of a man? I wanted to blame God for taking my son. And for a long time, I blamed God for that. I went through a lot just trying to numb the pain. And I did. I kept on getting the same result. I'd end up in jail or, you know, some type of institution, drug rehab. I got to a point to where it was either I'm jumping off a cliff to my demise, or I'm gonna get high until I die. I guess it was my whole objective, was to get back with my son. When I got out of prison, my mom and dad, they were almost scared of me. You know, we know somebody who went to prison now. You do expect people to forgive you. You do expect people to welcome you back. And I've realized that I can't put those expectations on people.
We are a missionary here in Kent County that goes out into the mission field to share the restorative justice of Christ and His love with people reentering the community from incarceration. They have a chance at a new life, at restoration, at rebuilding. So we're looking at the services we have, what they're already getting, and what they need to make changes in their life and be successful. People that are re-entering the community from incarceration, you can pretty well figure they have nothing. We have hygiene kits that we give them. We work with Family Assistance Center to help them get on their feet with clothing and maybe shoes and a bike and a bus pass. And you would be surprised how grateful they are for those little things.
This house is a recovery house. I've been here for 9 months. This is more like a stepping stone. I've stayed longer because I felt the call. Onward to the nest. There's my cat, Maestro. Most loving pet I've ever had. He has a lot to give, and so do I. When you go to prison, they give you a number, and you never forget it. My number is 405-462. Here's one of my passions. You know, that changes a lot. It changes your whole psyche. Con man. You know, ex-con, or deep down inside, I'm not that kind of guy. And I think a good portion of the prison population is not that way either. I feel that God has led me to this area to be share my experience, strength, and hope with people. I try to do that. Right, kitty?
Actually, my skin crawls when someone refers to someone as an ex-con, because there's such negative connotations to that. They come out feeling like, okay, I'm the person that everybody's going to fear, you know. And so when they come in here, I don't even want to refer to them as an ex-con, as an inmate, as a felon. They're our client. They're the person we're serving. We want to treat them with dignity, with honor, with respect, because they are an individual, and they deserve that.
I got out of prison this last time with a whole different attitude. You know, I knew about CJC, Criminal Justice Chaplaincy, and one day I just said, I'm looking for a mentor. I went through the process. You know, I met this guy, Ken, and we just got a connection right away.
I think one of the most fundamental things I can do is to respect Matt as a person. And that's very much close to my own heart, showing that all people have value for who they are, even in the brokenness that we all experience to one degree or another.
He's been there through thick and thin, through everything, you know, showing up, you know. He's always concerned about me, which I've never had that. Yeah, it all started with Ken, really. After, you know, serving 8 years in prison over 4 different times, I put God first and my recovery first.
I want to approach every single person who comes through our door with a smile, with a welcome. Hopefully they can see that the person that everybody else is going to turn away from, I don't want us to turn away from.
They call that flip the script. That's a prison term, and it's not me doing this. It's God working through me. That's what has changed.